In our lives, we often strive to be truthful, labor diligently, and live according to our principles. But what if one fleeting moment of greed, one brief thought, could alter the trajectory of your entire existence? Have you ever contemplated that a single choice could either unlock the gateway to success or close it forever? Today's story is one you'll want to hear attentively, because every moment in it shows how even the most trustworthy person can make the wrong decision if they don't monitor their thoughts.
Welcome to Tales of Motivation.
Many years ago, in a small, peaceful town, lived a young man named Marcus. His life was a daily pattern of hardship and sorrow. Every morning, he would venture out to seek work, earn barely enough to survive, return home to a modest meal, and drift off to sleep, only to repeat it all over again. One evening, after another long, unsuccessful day of looking for employment, Marcus was heading home. His heart weighted with discouragement. Suddenly, a voice rang out from behind him. "Is there anyone here who can assist me with carrying something?" Marcus turned to see an elderly man standing with 3 large, heavy duffel bags. "Yes, I can assist you," Marcus responded. The elderly man explained, "I need to reach the next village. It's quite far. I can handle 2 of these bags, but this third one is simply too much for me. Could you transport it for me?" "I will pay you 3 gold coins." Marcus readily accepted, but as he lifted the bag, he was startled by its weight. "Wow," he exclaimed. "This is extremely heavy." The elderly man replied calmly, "Yes, that's because it's packed with bronze coins." Though the bag was incredibly heavy, Marcus hoisted it onto his shoulder and began walking beside the elderly man. As they traveled, Marcus noticed the elderly man kept watching him. "He's probably concerned I'll disappear with his bag," Marcus thought. But he quickly reassured himself. "I'm not a thief. I would never break someone's trust. I just want to earn my living honestly." They soon reached the bank of a wide river. Without hesitation, Marcus stepped into the water and started to cross. The elderly man, however, remained on the other side. "I'm an old man," he called out. "I can't cross this river carrying these 2 bags. I might lose my footing and drown. Could you help me with one more?" "Don't worry. I'll pay you 3 more gold coins for your effort." "Of course," Marcus said. But as he reached for the second bag, the elderly man stopped him. "Promise me you won't disappear with it." Marcus looked surprised. "Why would I disappear?" The elderly man sighed. "It's difficult to trust people these days. This bag is full of silver coins." Marcus felt a spark of annoyance. "Do I look like a thief to you? I don't deceive people for money. Just give me the bag." He took the second bag and waded back across the river. Even the lure of silver coins couldn't shake his dedication to his principles. After crossing the river, they arrived at the base of a steep hill. Marcus began the slow ascent, but noticed the elderly man had stopped at the bottom. "Come on," Marcus called down. "Why are you just standing there?" "I'm too old," the man replied, his voice strained. "I can't climb this hill with this last bag." "Then give it to me. I'll carry it," Marcus offered. The elderly man hesitated. "But this bag has gold coins in it. If you run away, I'll never be able to catch you." Marcus was growing frustrated. "I've already told you I'm not that kind of person. I'm an honest man. I used to work for a lending company, maintaining records. When they asked me to falsify a client's loan, I resigned immediately. The elderly man still seemed uncertain, but finally relented. I don't know if you're being truthful or not, but here, I'll make my way slowly. You go on ahead and wait for me on the other side of the hill. Marcus lifted the final, heaviest bag and started walking, leaving the elderly man far behind. As he walked, a thought slipped into his mind. If I ran away with these 3 bags right now, that elderly man could never catch me. I'd be wealthy for the rest of my life. Another thought quickly followed. He's old. He probably doesn't have much time remaining anyway. What will he do with all this money? But I'm young. If I take it, I can become rich, marry a gorgeous woman, and live a life of comfort. Tempted by this stream of thoughts, Marcus's pace quickened. Soon he was running, driven by greed, carrying all 3 bags. He burst into his small home, breathing heavily, and tore open the bags, his heart racing with anticipation. But he was shocked by what he discovered. There was no gold, no silver, not even bronze. The bags were filled with nothing but small stones. Why did the elderly man lie? Marcus wondered, confused and angry. Why would he do all this? Just then, he noticed a small note tucked inside one of the bags. He picked it up and read, "I am the king of this land. I have no family and no heir, and I am growing old. For months, I have been searching for an honest person to adopt as my son and the future king. If you had not run away, you would have been that person." As Marcus read those words, a wave of crushing regret washed over him. He had been honest his entire life. He had never wanted to deceive anyone. But one single greedy thought had changed everything. If he had just controlled his mind for one more moment, he could have been the heir to a kingdom. But a single moment of weakness cost him the greatest opportunity of his life. This story teaches us just how powerful our thoughts can be. Marcus was a genuinely honest person, yet one greedy thought led him to act completely against his own nature. The thought began simply, "If I run away, the elderly man can't catch me." It could have ended there, but it didn't. It grew into, "I'll get rich. I'll live a great life. I'll marry a beautiful woman." These spiraling thoughts led him down the wrong path. There is a saying, even our worst enemy cannot harm us as much as our own unguarded thoughts. Every action we take begins as a thought. A thought becomes a word becomes an action becomes a habit, and our habits ultimately shape our destiny. So if we want to protect ourselves from negative outcomes, we must first take care of our thoughts. Honest and positive thoughts guide us toward a better, more beautiful life. Our thoughts are like seeds we plant in the garden of our minds. One day, they will grow into the reality of our future. Let's make sure those seeds are filled with peace, positivity, and honesty. If you feel this story can inspire others, please like and share this video. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to join us for more stories like this. I'll be back again soon. Until then, be patient